Let's just take a few minutes to remind ourselves of what true leadership looks like, shall we? Well, they stand up for what's right, even when they're in the minority. It doesn't take a lot of people. It only takes one or two standing up for what's right, and other people will follow. But it's almost as if we've forgotten what leadership looks like in this country. It's not giving in to what's convenient or benefits a few rich guys. It's about doing what's right, even when it's unpopular and it costs you heavily. It's about taking care of each other, your neighbors, your friends, your family, your chosen family. It's about reaching in deep, deep inside for something that you know is greater and more noble than you are by yourself. Because whether it was 2,000 years ago or today, leadership looks about the same. I mean, Jesus wasn't a politician. He didn't seek power. He didn't cater to the wealthy. He spoke truth. He lifted up the oppressed, and he stood against corruption. So why do so many leaders today, especially those claiming Christianity, do just the opposite? I mean, real power is found in humility. Fueling division, or Jesus teaching us that to be the greatest, we have to be the servant of all. Cutting taxes for the rich while the rest of us struggle? Or saying, sell what you have and give it all to the poor? How many times do we hear our leaders use words like retaliation and retribution, calling for harsher punishments, stoking fear, and making fun of those who seek mercy? While Jesus tells us to forgive others, he stopped an execution with, let the one without sin cast the first stone. You know, the bottom line? Jesus didn't protect the powerful. He confronted them. All those in power, the elite, the politicians, the religious leaders, and corporate billionaires, the oligarchs of those days, all those who try to confuse you with words, who talk a good game while they hurt you. Actions speak louder than words, as my grandma used to say. Jesus challenges our corruption and hypocrisy by challenging our priorities. So I guess the real question for us today is this. If Jesus walked into our world today, would he find leaders who reflect his teachings? Or would he have to flip over our tables too? And if you were ever accused of being a Jesus follower, would there be enough evidence to convict you? Or are you just skating by on the margins? At #Firebird Spirit, we believe in justice, inclusion, and humility. We affirm that every person is a reflection of the divine, that love and liberation are the heartbeat, not only of our faith, but of our country. And that action, standing with the marginalized, the poor, and caring for the earth, action is how we embody that love. Individuals, volunteers are doing great things all across our nation. They're the heroes, aren't they? They are the real leaders. Now, if we could only get Congress to follow their example and actually do the stuff taught by a radical dude who lived 2,000 years ago instead of trying to corrupt his message. We could only remember that it took a handful of believers to change all of history. Well, then we might remember that we can do it too. We believe we can do it again. How about you? Where do you stand? Follow Jesus, not the empire. Catch the spark. Join the Firebird movement. Be a leader and create a community of hope around you. And join us. Check us out at thebiglist.us. That is the big list, all one word, .us. And we'll see you in the resistance. Bye for now. God bless.